Hey everybody, GP here. We're at NAB 2025 here on the floor of the South Hall in Las Vegas. I'm here with Frank from Viltrox.
Nice to
Frank,
meet you, John.
Nice to meet you too. Yeah. Thanks for taking the time, a few moments to talk about what you guys do. Maybe just for people who aren't familiar with Viltrox, just talk about the company and the focus of what you guys do in lenses and everything else.
Sure. Thank you for having me, John.
Absolutely.
We are super excited to be at NAB 2025. And for those who are not familiar with Viltrox, we are actually a company based in China, Shenzhen. And our company is founded in 2009.
Okay.
And actually our first product is a lens adapter. So back then, our main goal is to let all the camera users to adapt their lenses to all their cameras.
Sure.
Just to explore more possibilities for the creators.
Yep.
So over the year, since 2009, and we also began to make camera lenses. So now we have already grown into a company well known for our autofocus prime lenses for all camera systems. So right now at the NAB show this time, we have brought one of our new flagship camera lens.
Okay.
The 35 autofocus 35 F1.2 for Sony. So this lens has been a hit on the market.
Yeah.
Since we initially teasing it.
Yeah, I think that, and there's been a couple YouTubers that have actually done some reviews on this particular lens that I've seen online. Yeah. So if anybody wants to go check him out, I mean, there's a couple of videos out there if they search for it. They can check out the reviews.
Yes. So the lens itself is a 35mm focal lens. So it's a very versatile focal lens, both for street photography, a landscape for portraiture, and also it has a f1.2 aperture. So it can really help you to blur out the background nicely. You'll still get your subject beautifully separated.
Okay.
Yeah. Also, this lens has an LCD display here.
Right.
So you can see all the lens parameters, like the aperture value, the focus distance. You can even customize your own logo on this LCD.
Yeah, that was going to ask you about. Yeah, and is there a USB-C port or something on the side of this that you actually?
We have a USB-C port here. So for the future firmware upgrades, you can always plug in the USB-C.
Yep.
Or you can upgrade the firmware through our app.
Oh wow.
Yes.
That's really, and I think that's one of the beauties of this lens is the versatility of being able to do the updates as you guys provide some firmware updates for the lens itself, then be able to program it or customize it for, whether it's a cinematographer or a photographer or somebody that you wants to customize it just for their unique setup and needs.
Yeah, we always want to leave the freedom and decision to our users. So they can always customize.
Sure. Yeah. Fantastic. So you got this lens. In terms of this is the primary focus here at NAB. Is there anything else that you guys are thinking about in terms of the industry to help take what you've done here and expand it over time?
Yes, for sure. Actually, this lens is our second lens for the Lab series. Okay. Our first one would be the 35mm F1.8.
Sure.
That's also a very classic lens. So in this year, we'll keep refreshing this product line. Also, we align with our Air series and Pro series. These two series are targeted for different group of users. Okay. So we keep in mind, even the entry-level users, they should have the right to enjoy the full frame quality creation. So we'll keep innovating in our product lines. Our brand philosophy is to making photography accessible to every creator. Yes, regardless they are an entry-level user or they are seasoned pro.
Right. Yeah. So make it easy use, less friction in terms of them being able to take this, start utilizing it day one, right? And not have to go through a lot of setup and complicated type procedures to get there. Yes,
and we will keep the cost and price at a very low level.
Right.
Yeah, because we believe creativity thrives when barriers fall. That's also our fundamental mission of the brand.
Right. Yeah. And I think in the audience, if you look at Viltrox's booth here at NAB, I mean, you've got this lens, but you've also have historically a line of lenses that you guys have produced that you've been in the industry, like you mentioned, for some time. But from, digital, like budget-friendly cameras or things like that from a DSLR, but also expanding up to like the larger type of setups and everything else. So you have a lot of depth and breadth in terms of, so to speak, right, of being able to have that experience and now take that and bring it down to a price point that gives people the same level of capabilities to produce some high quality photos, videos, whatever it is, especially our content creators that are constantly looking for ways to improve the quality of their videos, like on YouTube.
Yes.
Absolutely. Well, thank you. Anything else for the audience that we should give them direction to go follow up on in terms of online? We'll put something in the description for everybody to go check out. Is there anything else that they should?
Sure. Actually, at Viltrox, you can always check our website, viltrox.com.
Sure.
Also, we have a social media accounts on all those major social media platforms.
Okay.
We also run a very engaged community of our users, both online and offline. And in the US, we have workshops, 3 to 4 workshops each month across the globe.
Okay.
So we want to run a really engaging community, not just bringing the tools for them, but also create a platform for them to learn from each other and create value together.
And I think that's important both from an educational perspective, both for those that are seasoned veterans, but we also have this other audiences sitting out there that are students, younger generation, that are getting into photography or videography and want to go pursue a career in cinema. And having those education classes kind of gives them an opportunity to go online, get up to speed on what you guys are being able to do from your perspective. So that's actually very fine. I like that.
Thank you, John.
Absolutely. Well, thank you for your time, Frank. I really appreciate everything and taking this time to talk us through it. For everybody, we'll put some links in the description for you. Go check them out, and we'll talk to you in the next session.